And now, the continuing story of Another World.
I could have danced all night, oh, and still have begged for more. Who with? Rudy doesn't dance. Oh, nuts. Oh. Oh. Oh, hot dog, he's early. I can give him a dancing lesson. Mr. Blake!
Vivian?
Just a minute.
Would you tell Mrs. Corey that I'm here?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody's here.
If Mr. Corey is here, I'll see him as well.
No, you don't understand. They're not here.
Drop the act.
It's not an act. Nobody's home.
How stupid do you think I am?
I don't think you're stupid at all, Mr. Blake.
Then tell Mrs. Corey that I'm here.
I can't.
Tell her that I won't be leaving until I see her.
Well, you're welcome to stay here as long as you like.
Thank you. Not bad, but how long are you going to stand there?
Not too much longer. See, I was just getting ready for my date with Rudy. He's going to be picking me up in a very few minutes, and then he's going to help me decide what to do about you.
What to do about me?
I cannot leave this house, leave you here in this empty house all alone.
Look, when I called this afternoon, you said that Mrs. Corey and Amanda were at the lake having a picnic.
And they had a terrific time, too.
But they were here when I called later, right?
Mrs. Corey was giving Amanda a bath.
But she couldn't come to the phone?
Mr. Blake, you cannot leave a little child alone in a bathtub. I don't think you realize this, Mr. Blake, but a little child's muscles development is not that of his adult counterpart. He could just fall right over.
Look, all I know is I keep calling here and I get lots and lots and lots of excuses. Can you understand that?
I can understand that, and it's pretty annoying.
It's also pretty annoying waiting for you to go tell Mrs. Corey that I'm here.
Now, Mr. Blake, there's something you don't understand. Mr. Corey just came home about an hour ago. He and Mrs. Corey and little Amanda packed up all their little luggage and they went away.
Oh, yes. I think you can do better than that, Vivian.
No, really. They went to a country inn.
A country inn?
That's right. Mr. Corey thought it would be nice for a little scene change.
Ah, I see. And when will they be coming back?
Tomorrow or the next day.
You wouldn't be lying to me, would you?
I never lie, Mr. Blake. My mother said my nose would grow long if I did that. Mr. Blake, come on. Should I tell Mrs. Corey you were here?
You don't have to tell her anything, no.
Are there any messages?
None that I can think of.
You're so anxious to see her.
It's all right, it doesn't matter.
Shall I tell her you were here?
Sure, if you want to.
Well, what about Mr. Corey?
Frankly, Vivian, I don't give a damn who you tell, you know what I mean?
This is a pretty blouse pattern, you know? Maybe you could borrow it sometime.
Are you kidding me, Clarice? The way I sew, it would come out backwards or something.
Well, you ought to try, because you know you can save a whole lot of money sewing your own things.
Clarice, Larry wouldn't mind if you bought yourself some things, you know.
I know, but I couldn't do it.
Why not?
Because there's a lot of things he doesn't buy that he wants to.
You know, you're a very nice person to say that.
Well, the only way you can make a marriage work is you gotta think about the other person. I'm sorry,
Hey, it's okay. Really, honestly, it's okay.
But you're real lucky right now. You can buy all the pretty clothes you want.
Yeah. I gotta be real well dressed for my job and everything, you know.
You looked beautiful last night, Blaine.
So how did you like the arena?
Oh, I loved it. Everything was so elegant and everybody was like, just looked so great. I felt like I was in a movie.
Did Larry like it?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he gamble?
Nobody let me gamble and on the roulette wheel, and I broke even.
Oh, good for you. I guess Larry didn't think there was anything crooked about it, or else he wouldn't have let you bet, right?
Well, he says that they gotta make the place look honest because...
Because what?
Something about washing the money.
Washing the money?
No, that's not it. Laundering the money. He said that's what they do at the arena.
Well, what does laundering the money mean?
I don't know. Larry was going to explain it to me when he came home.
Probably just some expression that cops use, I guess.
Yeah, well, you don't have anything to do with the money, do you?
No. I just am there to make sure people have a good time.
Then you have a good time, too, right?
Yeah.
Boy, there was sure a big crowd there last night.
Oh, hey, there's a big crowd there every night.
Must be nice people that go there, too. Otherwise, Amy Holloway and her father wouldn't have gone.
Did you, and Amy talk very much last night?
Just a little bit.
What do you think of her?
Well, it's hard to say.
Well, you must know whether or not you like her.
To tell you the truth, I was so busy looking around, I could hardly notice her.
Kind of surprised you're not more curious.
Why should I be?
Because Jerry's been seeing Amy.
He has? You think something's going on? What makes you think there's something going on between Amy and Jerry?
I just told you, Clarice, they've been seeing each other.
Well, seeing each other could mean a lot of things.
Not with a woman like Amy Holloway.
Look, you asked me before if I liked her. Well, to tell you the truth, I think she's a little bit snobby.
A little bit?
Yeah, and that's why I don't think that she's really going to get serious about Jerry. I mean, they're too different.
Well, Kit married Joey, didn't she?
Yeah, but Kit's much more down to earth than her sister. I mean, Kit doesn't go for all that high society stuff.
Well, Amy must not either, else why would she be in Bay City?
Oh, honey, Jerry's too busy at law school to even think about another girl.
Sure thought about them when he was a cop.
Just ask yourself, what do they have in common?
Well, it seems that Amy is, helping Jerry through the pain of our separation.
I just remembered something that happened at the party that Miranda gave for Kit and Joey.
What? Jerry went to that party, yeah?
Yeah. Amy got him away from the other people and talked to him the entire night.
She did?
Yeah, well, they danced a little bit, but mostly they just talked. Come to think of it, I think they even left together.
Annie said they didn't have that much in common.
Oh, well, maybe people from different backgrounds, maybe they can hit it off.
Clarice, I think they're doing just a little bit more than hitting it off right now.
That hurts you, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't hurt me. As a matter of fact, it insults me a little bit. I wish that Jerry would have shown a little bit more, better choice, let's say, than picking somebody like Amy.
You still care, I can tell.
No, I don't. Honestly, I really could care less what Jerry is doing right now.
You looked awfully sad just a minute ago.
Clarice, I am not sad.
Why won't you be honest with me,
I am being honest with you.
I don't think so.
Would you just go back to your pattern, okay?
You don't even want to talk about this.
No, I don't. And if you want to know why, it's because it upsets me a little bit.
It couldn't upset you if you didn't care.
Clarice!
Blaine, Jerry cares for you, too. I think it's terrible that you're not even trying to work things out.
Listen, he doesn't. In the first place, Jerry doesn't want to have anything more to do with me. And in the second place, I really don't
think... you say he doesn't want to have anything more to do with you?
Jerry came to my apartment the other morning, and Jordan was there. I told Jerry that we were having an affair.
Why did you do that?
Because I want Jerry to know the score.
Well, so now you think that Jerry doesn't want to have you back because he knows you've been with another man?
2 other men, if you consider Buzz. Now, see, Jerry gave me the exact same disgusted look as you're giving me right now. So don't even try to tell me that he still cares about me, because I know that he doesn't.
Sometimes I think that you're trying to drive everybody away from you who loves you.
Well, if that's true, it's certainly working, isn't it? Jerry's divorcing me, and Larry can't stand the sight of me.
It sounds like you feel sorry about that.
I don't feel sorry about it. Listen, Clarice, I have been trying to break this cookie-cutter mode I've been in for a long time. I've been trying to be what I'm becoming right now.
What are you becoming?
Oh, come on, Clarice, look at me. I got the gambling club. I've got all these great new clothes and all the people I'm meeting and everything.
Are you glad that you met Jordan Scott?
Now, what kind of question is that?
I think it's a good one.
Jordan Scott has been very good to me. I would not be around him if I didn't like him.
You would if he forced you into it somehow.
Nobody can force you to like someone.
Margot said that she thinks he's dangerous. He had a girl in Las Vegas, and Margot
I
said
don't want to hear
he
about it,
killed her.
Clarice. I don't want to hear about it.
Do you remember when I went over to your apartment and he gave you a bracelet? I could tell by the way you kissed him that you didn't really like him.
Clarice.
Blaine, I know you still love Jerry, and Jerry still loves you, too.
It's too late now.
It's not too late. You're not even divorced.
Well, we will be very soon. Jerry told Brian Bancroft to go ahead on it.
But he won't if he knows that you still love him.
Yes, he will.
No, and tell Larry, too, because it means so much to Larry.
I'm not telling anyone, Clarice. And neither are you.
Even if it can save your marriage?
I don't want to save my marriage.
I can't believe that.
Well, that's how it is. And if you try to tell Jerry that I still love him, I'm going to deny it.
I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. All you have to do is promise me not to mention one word of this conversation.
Why?
Clarice! I will make Jerry hate me if I have to. That's how badly I want this divorce.
But why?
I can't tell you that. But swear to me. Swear to me that you won't tell anyone about this. Swear it right now, Clarice.
Hi, Mom. I'd like you to meet Brian Bancroft. This is my mom, Margot Grove.
Oh, it's a real pleasure, Mrs. Grove.
I'm happy to meet you, too. Please. Can I get you something to drink?
No, thanks.
How about you, Jerry?
No, thanks, Mom.
You know, I'm really glad you could come by, Mr. Bancroft. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
I've told Mom all about you.
Yes, Jerry is a big fan of yours.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
As it happens, I also heard about you from somebody else.
Oh?
Yes, we have a mutual acquaintance here in Bay City. Jim Matthews?
Oh, Jim's a very good friend of mine, an old friend of mine. How do you know him?
He's helping me out with some tax problems.
Well, you couldn't find a more able accountant.
So I can believe him when he says I won't go to jail. Huh?
Absolutely.
Anyway, if you do wind up in the clinker, I'll get you out.
Oh, well, I guess that's one of the advantages of having a lawyer in the family.
Well, you can look forward to a very good lawyer in the family, in my opinion.
Yes, Jerry tells me you've been taking an interest in him.
Yes, he asked some very trenchant questions after I lectured one of his classes a few weeks ago. And I knew then that he'd be a valuable addition to my firm.
You did?
He'll also be joining us as a law clerk as soon as he graduates.
You mean that's definite?
As far as I'm concerned, it is.
Oh, Jerry.
And after he passes the bar, he'll become an associate lawyer with us.
You know, Jerry and I have talked about this, and of course it's what we both want, but I had no idea it was definite.
Well, one thing I've learned, when someone good comes along, you grab him. Actually, I'm not the only one interested in Jerry.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, Taylor Holloway called me the other day.
About me?
He asked what I thought of your future prospects. I tried to be honest, but frankly, Jerry, I didn't want to seem too complimentary. Otherwise, Holloway might try to tempt you away from working for me.
Dear Robert, I received your letter today and will try to answer all your questions about Corey as best I can.
Hey, girl, how you doing? Say hello to Donnie and the kids for me.
Hi, honey.
Hey, babe.
How was your day?
You want to hear how tired I am of paperwork?
I love paperwork.
Yeah, I know. That's because you don't have to do it.
That's not why.
Yeah, you'd be just happy if I stayed behind that desk. Next thing I know, you'll have me transferred to traffic division.
I want you to be safe, honey.
I know you do. I smell some dinner.
Oh, it's not ready yet. It's a casserole.
Oof, well, okay, I'll go take a shower. Where's Corey?
He's playing with Sandy Oliver and his cousin. Oh, Blaine stopped by today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she wanted to know how we liked, the arena last night.
Is that all? What's the matter? Well, you've given up on her, too, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Well, she's certainly given us all enough reason to.
Oh, honey, don't say that. We're her family. We gotta stick by her.
Even after the way she treated Jerry?
Maybe she couldn't help herself.
Couldn't help herself? That's exactly what she's doing, is helping herself.
I don't think she's happy, Larry.
Oh, come on. Look, my sister is having the time of her life. You saw her last night, prancing around there all dressed up like she owned the joint. It's very simple, Clarice. She likes Jordan and she likes working at the arena.
Look, I know that's what it looks like.
Look, Blaine has always wanted fancy clothes and a lot of big shot friends. She's got it. Listen, you got something burning in there.
My casserole. Oh, it's running all over. Honey, will you get me a pot holder or something?
Just a sec.
Oh, I think it's gonna be okay. I was just answering Robert's letter.
He wrote you another one, huh?
Yeah, I got it today, special delivery.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to get mad.
What gets me mad is you encouraging it by writing back to him.
I don't see the harm in answering his letters.
And I don't see why he has any right to ask about Corey.
Corey's his son.
Even when he left you before Corey was born?
He left me because I wanted him to.
Well, if you wanted to stay away from Corey then, why do you want to tell him all about Corey now?
Well, it's just natural for Robert to be interested in Corey.
Well, then how come he didn't keep in touch with you all these years?
I guess he didn't want to.
Well, that should tell you something, shouldn't it?
Look, all it tells me is that he wants to know about Corey now. I think it's sad if I refuse to let him know what's going on with Corey.
Sad? Is Robert Delaney someone you feel sorry for now?
Well, honey, his marriage isn't going so hot, and I mean, that's probably what made him start thinking about Corey.
Well, that's probably what made him start thinking about you, too.
I have nothing to do with this.
Oh, come on, the letters are addressed to you, aren't they?
Why are you so pig-headed about this?
Because I ask you not to have anything to do with Delaney. And then I come home and I find you're starting to write letters behind my back to him. Now, look, I'm not going to stand for it, Clarice.
Well, then you write to Robert.
No, nobody's going to write to Robert. Look, next time you get one of those letters, you're going to tell me, all right?
Where are you going?
I'm going out. Before I say something I can't take back.
Mitch, you scared me. What are you doing here?
I want you to tell me something.
And now, the next part of Another World.
What's going on with Rachel?
You tell me.
She's starting to play games.
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is I called her this afternoon and I hear she's out at the lake with Amanda.
So?
So I call back later, she's giving her a bath, but she won't come to the phone.
What's the matter with that?
She's giving me the runaround.
Why? Because she couldn't take your phone calls?
No, because she won't see me. Just came from the house and Vivian said she'd gone on a trip with Mac.
Well, that's right, they did.
Come on, Ada, they don't just go on a trip at the last minute like that.
Look, will you quiet down? I don't want Nancy to
I don't
hear.
care if the neighbors hear me.
Well, I do. Now, Rachel will call you when she gets back.
Get back? I don't believe she's been anywhere.
It doesn't matter much what you believe, okay?
So she's in Bay City. We can agree on that, right?
I don't have to answer that. You won't believe me either.
I know if you're lying. You're a lousy liar.
Okay, now you listen, and you listen good. Nobody's lying to you. Rachel was where Vivian said she was. And she and Mac did go to an inn up in the mountains.
All right, what inn?
Are you kidding? You think I'd tell you that?
Sure, why not if you got nothing to hide?
I'll tell you why not. Because I don't want you to call there and make Max suspicious.
So they went on a trip.
Yes, they did, if it's any of your business.
Rachel and the baby are my business.
You keep thinking like that, pal, and you're going to get in big trouble.
So I'm going to get in trouble wanting her to be my friend?
A friend doesn't go barging into somebody's house when they're not asked, and a friend does not accuse anybody of lying to them.
I'll tell you when she lied to me. She lied to me when she promised not to avoid me anymore.
I know all about that promise.
So what is this about? What is this, some sort of ploy to keep me quiet for a while?
Rachel meant what she said.
Then why doesn't she keep her word? Why is she avoiding me?
Because you made a promise, too, and you broke your word so many times that any deal you had with Rachel went right out the window.
Sorry, Ada. Sorry. No way I'm to blame for the way she's acting.
Mitch, what are you trying to do to her?
To see her every once in a while.
How do you think she's going to explain that to Mac?
She can tell him we're friends.
Do you think he's stupid?
So what?
He'd see through that in a second.
So that's what this is about, just to keep him away from asking questions?
Well, do you blame her?
Yeah. I blame her if she's trying to protect him for the wrong reasons.
How can the reason be wrong if she loves him?
All right, so she tells me.
You think you're the only person in the whole world capable of love?
No, she can love. I've experienced that firsthand, thank you.
Well, then you better believe that she loves Mac. That's what this is all about.
Now, I'll tell you what this is about. This is about her trying to hold on to the big house on the bay. It's about her trying to hold on to the gardens and the ponds and the stables and the help and everything else that goes with it.
Those things don't mean a thing to her without Mac.
No? Because he makes it all possible. He treats her like her queen, that's why.
Mitch, you're way off base.
Oh, yeah, Emma, let me tell you something. Last winter during the snowstorm, why did she spend the whole evening telling me about her impoverished childhood? I haven't forgotten that. She's been fighting ever since she was a kid to have what she has now. And she's going to keep on fighting so that the kids have everything that she never did.
You think that Rachel married Mac for his money? That's what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm trying to tell you, Ada. I can give her and the baby everything she needs. I can give her the same life that she has now if I put my mind to it.
I just found out something about you.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell me.
If you think that all that Rachel wants from Mac is his money, you don't know anything about love. Not anything at all.
All in one night, in one day. Well, 2 hours. Of course, you know, we have nothing.
Yeah, I know. I'll have a beer. Thanks.
Hello, Larry.
Jordan?
You here on police business?
Not tonight.
Well, if you haven't come on business, then you must be here for pleasure.
Jordan, there's nothing you got that's gonna give me any pleasure.
Excuse me. I have to leave. But I'll check in with you.
Yeah, do that.
Hi.
Hello, Blaine.
This is a surprise.
Is it?
Well, you and Clarice are usually having supper at this time.
I wasn't very hungry tonight.
Did you come here to check us out again?
Nope.
Everything okay, baby?
Yes, everything is just fine. Ben Gallagher wanted to talk to you.
Oh, where is he?
He's right over there with Mr. Spangler.
I better go hold his hand. He dropped 52,000 here last night.
You look awful. What's the matter?
I had a big fight with Clarice.
You want to talk about it?
She got another letter from Robert Delaney.
Larry, you know she doesn't have any control over who writes to her.
Well, I knew we were going to have troubles when she got that first letter where he wanted to see Corey.
But didn't you tell her it was okay to answer that letter?
Yeah, because I thought she wouldn't be hearing from him again after that.
Well, why did he write to her again anyway?
I don't know. I guess there's some more that he just has to know about Corey.
You can't blame him for that, Larry.
I'm blaming Clarice.
Now, that's not fair either.
Look, she didn't even tell me she got another letter.
Well, how did you find out about it?
I just happened to find out where she hid it.
Larry, maybe she hid it because she knew you would be upset if you saw it.
Well, her hiding things from me upsets me even more.
Well, stop for a minute, okay? Stop thinking about yourself and just think about Clarice for a minute.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Well, you know that one of the reasons we both love her is because she's got a good heart.
Well, what's that got to do with her writing letters behind my back?
Well, think about it. She hears from a man who's never seen his own son. As a matter of fact, he probably never will see his son.
Well, that is fine with me.
But Larry, she feels sorry for him. She wants to help him in any way she can.
I just, she never wanted to help Robert before. I don't know why she does now.
Because she's a good person.
It just doesn't seem right to me.
You know that Clarice still loves you.
Yeah.
Then be generous. Let her be as kind to somebody else as she is to you. That doesn't change the way you two feel about each other.
Yeah, I better get home.
Wait a minute, what's that?
Gotta pay for my beer.
No. It's on me.
Hey, I'll be seeing you.
Okay. Take real good care of you. Mr. Templeton, good evening.
Oh, Blaine, good to see you.
Are you waiting for the next race?
Indeed I am. Shall I place a little bet for you?
I don't think so, not this time.
Tell me if you change your mind.
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to celebrate. For today I came seconds away from a world record.
Is that the fellow who won the boat race?
Yes, his name is Brad Garrett.
He did a good job today, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Bay City's speedboat racing champion. Already thanked us for the honor of your presence.
Well, who are you kidding? I came here to pick up my winnings.
So did I. I won $500 on you today. If you'll step this way, I think the cashier has something for you.
Oh, don't look so sad, Jordan. I plan on betting every cent of it right here tonight.
Oh, that's the spirit we like to see.
Oh, hey, what about a little champagne on the house? Drink up, everybody. It's all on me tonight.
I feel terrible, Pop.
Well, honey, don't feel badly. Married couples fight all the time.
But Larry and I, everything's been so good between us.
Well, it's still good.
You didn't see him slam out of here, though.
Well, give him time. He'll cool off. He'll come zipping back here to tell you how much he loves you.
No, Pop, I love him too, but why can't he understand why I have to write Robert?
Have to.
Corey's his son.
Well, honey, Delaney may be the natural father, but Larry has spent the time with the raising and loving and taking
Pop,
care
I
of.
know that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Larry is his father, but still,
Honey, there's no buts. Now, you have to get a lot tougher with Delaney.
Why?
Well, he didn't even bother to get in touch with you for 5 years.
Well, just because he didn't get in touch with me, Pop.
What do you think? It's better late than never?
Yeah?
Well, I don't think it applies in this case. Now, he should have gotten in touch with you. Now, suppose you had needed something.
Well, I always managed okay.
Well, Delaney didn't know that.
Well, yeah, that's true. He didn't know that.
Besides, look what's happening now with you and Larry. You're having a fight over Robert Delaney. That's not fair.
I don't want to fight with Larry at all.
Well, then you've got to bring this thing to a close. End it.
Well, shouldn't I answer Robert's letter?
Well, I can't advise you on that, sweetheart. You have to make up your own mind. But if you do answer it, please take my advice and tell him not to write to you anymore.
Hi, Charlie.
Oh, good. There for a minute you had me worried. I thought I was invisible.
No, I just have a little unfinished business with
Well,
Clarice.
I think it's time for me to leave you two lovebirds alone.
Pop, you don't have to rush off.
Hey, listen, Russia, you know what happens to me if Ada jumps on my back for being late for supper? It's too horrendous to tell you about. I'll talk to you guys.
Bye, Pop.
Bye.
You okay?
Yeah. Are you?
Now that you're here, I am.
Did you tell Charlie about our fight?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Says I have to get tougher about Robert.
Well, you do have a problem saying no to people.
I know, honey. I don't even know how I'm going to do it this time either.
Look, the more I think about it, I think that I should handle this Robert Delaney thing, if that's all right with you.
Honey, where did you go just now?
I went to the arena to have a beer.
You went that far?
Yeah, I wanted to clear my head.
Yeah, me too. That's why I talk with Pop.
You know, I was really surprised that it was so late and the place was jumping.
Did you see Blaine?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good talk.
Yeah, about what?
Us?
I'm glad you can still talk like that with her.
Yeah. She really surprised me.
How come?
She just seemed to know exactly what to say.
Doesn't surprise me. She's got a good head on her shoulders.
No, she wasn't talking from her head, honey.
Then I don't get it.
She seemed to understand what the problem was, and she gave me some pretty good advice on how to solve it.
Usually it's the other way around. You give her advice.
Yeah. I guess she's not a kid anymore.
No, that's right. She's growing up.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let it ride on the 10 there. And,
Get it in, sir.
Double the bet over here on red. Wonderful.
Double on the red, yes, sir.
Double mine, too.
Croupier, put this on 10. Red. Everybody, place your bets.
Well, come on. Spin the wheel while I'm hot. Huh? Yo, bartender, more champagne. Ha! How are we doing? Put this over here. 21. All right. I'll just keep it over here.
You enjoying yourself?
Of course. It's so wonderful here. I bet you never go home. They do provide living quarters for the help here, don't they?
I can find out for you if you're really that interested. Did you go to the boat race today?
No, I was busy.
Then you must have been spending time with your poor, struggling law student.
Are you always so interested in what your betters are doing?
Why, Amy, that was downright rude.
And don't call me Amy.
Isn't that your name?
We don't know each other well enough to be on a first-name basis.
Quite right. Luckily, I can think of a lot of other things to call you.
My name is Mrs. Dudley, and that will do very nicely. Thank
That's
you.
the one! Come on, it's double it.
Your boyfriend seems to be having a very good time.
Brad Garrick is not my boyfriend.
Really? That's odd. Seems to be much more your type than...
The struggling law student?
You read my mind.
Given the quality of your mind, that was fairly simple.
Just like it's very simple for you to leave Jerry on while you're seeing someone else, right?
I can handle Jerry and Brad without any trouble.
I'll just bet you can. Listen. Would you like to take a tip from somebody who knows Jerry Grove very well?
Not especially.
Well, listen anyway. The information might come in handy sometime. Jerry has standards. He's not a saint, but he does have rules.
And what does that have to do with me?
Bartender, a little more champagne, please. Where is this guy?
Are you insinuating that you would tell Jerry about Brad?
Shall we go?
Go ahead, do your worst.
Why, Mrs. Dudley, you're much more agreeable than I thought you would be.
It doesn't really matter because Jerry won't believe a word you say.
Maybe. Maybe not.
In fact, you know, I can't think of one person who would believe you.
Now, don't get yourself so excited. I don't plan on telling Jerry.
No?
No. I'm gonna let him find out the hard way. Just like I did.
You really think I'm setting Jerry up for a fall, don't you?
Aren't you?
Suppose I told you that I'm getting a little serious about Jerry.
My goodness, Amy. If you'd told me that while I was eating.
What?
I probably would have choked to death.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
I wish I'd been here when Mitch came.
I do too.
You should have thrown him out.
Well, he just came busting in here. I had to listen to him.
Well, maybe it was a good idea that you did.
Why?
Well, at least we know now what he's thinking. How did you know that Mac took Rachel and Amanda into the country?
Rachel called me before they left.
Oh, yeah? What are you doing?
I'm gonna call Vivian. I'm gonna get their number.
Oh.
Corey residence.
Vivian, this is Ada.
Well, hiya, Ada.
Hi. Is that music I hear?
It sure is. I'm giving Rudy a dancing lesson.
Ah. Look, did Rachel tell you when she'd be home?
Oh, tomorrow or the next day, I think.
I understand that Mitch Blake was out at the house this afternoon.
He certainly was, and he insisted on seeing Mrs. Corey. I don't understand that fellow.
Yeah, well, don't try.
Do you think I should tell Mr. and Mrs. Corey that he was here?
Well, you better not say anything to Mr. Corey.
Mr. Blake doesn't seem to care what I tell him.
Did Rachel leave a number where she could be reached?
No, but she said she's going to call me later tonight with it.
Well, okay, when you hear from her, would you ask her to call me right away?
Sure thing.
Thanks, Vivian. Good night. Hey.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm a little worried, I think. I think this Mitch Blake thing is getting out of hand.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.